check. Check, mic check, 1, 2. Mm-hmm. Check, mic check. Alright. That's working finally. I have ghosts in my machine, I tell you. Stuff just quits working. I had to reset. Don't ask me why. I do not know. Hmm. Alright. Looks like we're good. Hope everybody had a great 4th of July. What we got in the hideout? Let's clear this real quick, seeing as how we're here. Probably hold off on taking those. That's what I thought I was going to say. That's what I figured it was going to say. These 2 things we can sell. The scavs brought us these, by the way. That's right. Scavs brought us that. Scavs brought us... No, not that. Scavs brought us this. Scavs brought us quite a few good things here lately. I did do a intelligence folder just to see. It was not worth it. I can tell you that much. Let's go back here. Grab this. And then we will sell this moonshine. Oh, yeah. No. It should be the same as the other one. Yep. Make us a quick, cool $500,000. Easy money. Easy money. All right. take that gun today. We got problems, Will Rogers. We've got problems. Not big problems. Little problems. Brought us 2 keys. Alright, let us go start our exploration in the woods. Wait, woods, yes. We're just going to turn the AI off and go walk around the woods. I'll show you the extracts. I'll show you little things you need to know that I know. I'm going to need you to share this stream. I'm going to need you to like and do me a favor. I need some comments, alright? I need some comments on these. I don't even care if it's a negative comment. I don't care if it's bad. This is just bad. I'm good with that. I'm okay with that. Any kind of comment is good for the algorithm. Alright, if you see this, that means you are on, let's just say this is the south part of the map. Okay? You'll see these big old smokestacks. Word on the streets, they're going to put something right here. Sword on the street. So you would think this would be factory, I guess? Or I mean customs? Maybe the backside of the factory area? This is a co-op extract. If you get you a scav, you can come to the end of the railroad here, and you can extract right here. That's right. As you can see, that was a spawn. There's also a spawn down there. There's also a spawn down there. You can also spawn right up there underneath that rock. You can spawn over there on the right side of the rock, way over there. Way down by Ruoff. You can spawn over by outskirts. And then I'll show you other spawns when we get there. There are some caches that pop in around here along this fence. I usually don't worry about caches too much. If I'm on a scav run, then I'm looting. If I'm on my PMC, then I'm scooting. I'm usually just doing missions whenever I'm on my PMC. But hidden caches. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. See the difference of headset, no headset. This is, if this is of course the south, then that means that way, where you can see that mountain, is north. So this would be the east side of the map. It's another extract. This is the UN roadblock. Is what it's called. You can actually spawn right here too. There is cache around here somewhere that I've never been able to find, but supposedly it's here. They say. That's what they say. Scavs love to hang out behind this building. They like to hang out between that building and those woods right over there. Guys like to get up on that rock and do some sniping. So all through there, there's a good chance you're going to find scavs in this little area right here. It's Mr. Becker. Mr. Becker's a beeping me. Or he's a beeping the Discord. Looks like Mr. Becker is going to the lake. Or the river, I don't know. It just says boat. So you can get up here several different ways. I know you can. Because I've done it. I thought there was several different ways. I know you can get up right over here. So, that's south. There, if you follow that road all the way down, you'll get to the Rual, the Russian forces roadblock. This is a forward operating base that is what this is. Lots of good stuff in there. Lots of good stuff. There's food. We'll go in there and check it out. There's food. There's medical supplies. There's some ammo. Everything. It's just literally a forward operating base. That mountain right there, there's a chance for a sniper. Usually there's always a sniper, but players like to get up on that rock. Listen here, game. I'm gonna need sun, okay? I don't need your cloudiness. So all the way through, there's a stash right around here. But all the way through, down in that hole, all the way through over there, all them rocks over there, all that area is a real good spot to shoot scavs. Scavs like to hang out here in this base. They like to hang out in those woods right there. Really? I didn't really think it was that far. I got a motherfucking fraction. Alright, we're good. There are some stashes around here. Sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not. You never know, they're not static anymore. But if you find that big hole right there and that tank, right behind it over here in the woods, so you'll see the smokestacks, blah blah blah. Right behind it, over here in these woods, is a little bunker. Usually scavs. Once again, scavs love this area. They love it. And if it's open, usually there'll be a green flare going. Like that right there. Not easy to find, but if you find these trenches, you can see there's a rock right there. Scavs love this area. You see that's the old, what they call old train station. But it's kind of hidden. It doesn't really pop up until you get up on it. Take a good look around. Give you an idea of where it's at. And you can find some loot down here. For sure. And if it's your extract and it's green, sometimes there's good loot down here. And then I should show you medical camp. Or I could just go around in a big circle. Yeah, let's go to medical camp. There is a... If you get to here, and you see all this stuff, guys like to hang out up in here. This is a secret little spot. Don't tell nobody. But right over here, you're going to see a jet. Just to the west of that little bunker, you're going to see where a plane has wrecked. Between that bunker and the big mountain. Not hard to find, really. Jet crashed here. There's usually loot. There is loot that is scattered literally from right here on the ground. From right here all the way down to there. You just got to actually kind of look around. And you'll find loot. There's never as much loot on practice. Because, I mean, the point of practice mode is to practice, not to loot. We're going to do practice looting. And then you'll find something in here. Sometimes you'll find usually something right here on the steps. Like there's that bandage. Yeah, there's a mission. The very first thing you do in the woods is to come to this little hut right here. And there'll be something sitting right there for you. So you can see where we're at. Basically just north. A little northeast of the forward operating base. Everybody calls that the spine. The spine rock. That's Sniper Rock. That's the middle of the map. Just so you, basically, that's the middle of the map right there. Basically. So that tells you how small the map is. It's not as big as everybody thinks it is. It just goes from there, and it's about the same distance on that side of the mountain as it is on this side of the mountain. So it's not huge. This is an entrance. This is a main entrance. You can crawl under there. Or you can go over these. If you do it right. I promise you, you can. if you want to be sneaky. There'll be a lot of good med stuff in this area right here. Usually get some good med stuff in here. Plenty of supplies. So many supplies. If you get pushed by scavs, my advice is to get the high ground, Anakin. You get up here. Number one, scavs can't shoot through these, okay? They don't have the bullet penetration. And you can circle around the whole base. Of course, ammo up here. This is the best spot to possibly defend if you have to. Lots of ways down. So you don't have to worry about jumping off or anything. And there's only one way up, motherfuckers. Or is there? I mean, Stank Rat could probably jump up here, run and jump over here. There's another way up. A lot of food and stuff over here on this side. There's stuff scattered all over. It's literally just forward operating base, so everything's here. Anything you could possibly want to find, there's a good chance you'll find. Guys like to sit up there and snipe. I've seen them sit down here along this water and snipe. Over there in that rock right there and snipe. But that tower right there, that is the Ruoff roadblock, which is another extract. There is this vehicle down here by the water. There it is. That is a mission later on for you. You got to go here and take a sample of that blood. This is a sawmill. Boss man likes to hang out here. Sturman, I think is his name. He'll be usually in that main building right there. That building there. He'll usually be around there somewhere. He's got buddies to hang out with him. He doesn't have a lot of armor or anything, so easy to shoot in the face. But they're all running like SVDs, semi-automatic SVDs. They've got good loot. Of course, scavs like to hang out here too. Scavs pretty much run this whole area. Alright? Scavs have overtaken the woods. These little trailers right here, good stuff in those little trailers. If you can, loot them. And there's really nothing out there in that area of the map. Guys like to get up on that. There's a rock over there. Guys like to get up on. That's a scab taxi. Scavs love to hang out at the bottom of here. You can spawn right here in this area. And believe it or not, you can get up on top of this mountain. Scavs like to be over here. So we are now officially heading north. That's over there is east. I'll show you what's over there in a minute. But you just come around the mountain. Keep coming around, you'll find this trail. And then just follow the trail up to the top of the mountain. People like to sit up here and snipe with their sniper rifles. So you see that rock down there, always look above it, because people like to snipe from here. If you're going past that area, make sure you're running. This is something that you got to come check out eventually in your business. That spot right there, there'll be a sniper scav hangs out there. And you can jump down, jump up, go over there, jump on that rock. You can get up on that rock if you want to. But you got to do it from right. Okay. Just remember, if you want to jump over there, this little area is on the east side of the mountain. But the smokestacks are south, the river is north. And then there's some other stuff up here. A mountain is just a mountain. There's a mountain stash. Some stuff for scavs to do. And east from the big mountain. Do, 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 do. You know what? I should bring an SJ6 for these adventures. But if you go east, you're going to see this fence. Now, when you see that fence, just know that if you go to the right, you're going to go to the old train station and the UN roadblock. This is as far east as you can go, basically. And this is the north UN roadblock. So if you get to here and you see this, you know if you go to the right and follow that around, you'll get to the UN roadblock, and that's the south part of the map. There's a lot of good stuff. You never know what's going to spawn right through here. Several different types of crates can spawn here. This is some good loot up in there, some good loot up there. There's usually supply crates here. There's usually a supply crate around the back right here. Sometimes there's loot up there. Do not go through there. Don't even get anywhere near there. Do not go down there. So when you get to this fence, or if you're coming from that way, do not go down there. Don't do it. Well, I have some friends who are, a lot of friends actually, who are new to Tarkov there, sir. Kinwandio. So, I don't think they're as well known as everybody thinks they are. There's a whole lot of people start playing Tarkov all the time. Not to mention that fact that there aren't very many map, get to know the map videos out there. He got Pestily, but he doesn't understand that nobody knows half the shit he's talking about. He goes so damn fast. And this is what we call Scav Village. Which is just over there. All that through here. Lots of good loot. You can see the mountains right there. So straight north is UN roadblock. Right at the end of this road is a taxi. So once you've reached the river, you are officially at the northern part. And then we're gonna have to get out of here. Well, I mean, we don't have to. I'll just keep going. We'll go as far as we can. So when you get to that bridge, you can either go left or right. That's it. So if you follow these wires, if you follow these, they'll lead you to the back side of ZB14. So if you see these, just know that they'll lead you to the river, or they'll lead you to the southwest corner of the map. I appreciate you stopping in, Kinwandio. I've got 4 new members in my Discord. 4 new, well, not members. 4 new guys that have bought TARKOV. Buddies of mine that are in the Discord that just bought TARKOV. So. This is the old sunken, I just call this the swamp for or the sunken village, whatever you want to call it. Scavs galore through this bitch. The cultists can spawn here. They're pretty dangerous. They spawn at night. Lots of good loot spaces in here. Even above that. Right there, you can get up there. The best way I've found to go through this village if you're trying not to die is to run along the backside right here. I know woods pretty well. Shoreline, customs, ground zero, getting a good grasp of streets. Reserve, not so much. That up there, just past the swamp, which is what we call that. Sunken church, whatever you want to call it. That's a little scav camp right here. Up there on that hill. This is the Scav Bridge. If you're running through here, when you get to this bush right here, if you're running along this river, when you get past this bush, if you go past that bush, you're going to get sniped at from some asshole sniper over there that you can't see. So you get to that bush, make sure you run along here, or you will get dead. This is a scav extract. Scav bunker's right up there. I should have time to show you the scav. A little scav camp. You can usually find some good stuff here. Always find the food. You always find some food or drinks here if you need them. Almost always. And a lot of scavs to shoot. And this is a little scav bunker. It's an extract for a scav. Go down in here. Some good loot sometimes down in there. And that's really all I'm going to be able to show you before we run out of time. There's bad guys all over this area when it comes to players. The reserve map that I'm getting ready to do, I can tell you one thing. I don't know a whole lot about it. Okay? I can tell you that much. Alright, we're going to run this again. Alright, let's go back in. Map is one of the greatest maps. Or Woods is one of the funnest maps to go hunting. You just go hunting other players. So good. Just hunting scavs, hunting other players. Alright. Hey, look at that. Kind of right where we left off. How sweet is that? So this is the swamp, sunken village, whatever the hell you want to call it. some good cabins and stuff to search. There's a little spot over here that you gotta go to for a mission, just so you know. Alright, let's continue our track. So if you're at the sunken, if you're at the swamp, you can sneak up on these rocks and do a lot of good sniping. But if you spawn at the swamp, just know that there's guys spawned right over there. And there's a real good chance that guys spawned over there by the mountain. Alright, now we're back where we're kind of back where we left off. Little scav camp. Village is that way. If you see scav bridge, you know that the vehicle extracts that way. Northern UN roadblocks that way. Anything over on the east side, all you gotta do is follow the river. That is the scav bunker. If you see that tower, there's a chance that bad guys, dangerous guys can spawn there. Bird eye, whatever the hell they're called. Some dangerous NPCs can spawn around there. Anytime you see that, they ain't joking. So this is the edge of the map. Alright. When you see that bridge, you know that if you see that bridge, if you go left, you're gonna be going west. And if you go right, you're going to be going east. If you go that way, you're going to go to ZB14 and outskirts. And there's a scav house over there. And if you go this way, you're going to be going to the bridge vehicle extract. And then if you follow it around, you'll hit Northern UN roadblock. And you keep going around, you're going to hit the UN roadblock. If you go straight this way, you're probably going to find death. Key to the woods is learning where the outside boundary is. Find an outside boundary and then it helps you get through the woods. But all through here is just so many bad spots, no good cover, pure danger whatsoever. I highly recommend avoiding going through here unless you absolutely have to. But you can see the tower, the scav camp. This is a mission that you have to do. You got to come find this convoy. I highly suggest that you come from the south side to find it. And it's not a bad spot to loot, actually. Usually find some good stuff. And if you find that convoy, when you see that convoy, and you can see that that's the scav bunker, well, USEC camp's just right over here. Everybody loves USEC camp. Because they think there's a chance that you can get LEDX, and it's worth 1,000,000 rubies. And who gives a shit about money in Tarkov anyway? You don't need. I mean, Gertie made literally 100 million rubles and never came to freaking USEC camp once. You don't have to go to these ridiculously dangerous areas unless you got a mission. Usually there ain't shit here that you can't find other places. Every once in a while you'll find something rare. If it's a quiet raid, you can kind of sneak up here, see if you hear anybody. But most of the Chads, most of the freaking the W key warriors and the fools who play this game, like, I don't even know. I don't know what they think. It's all about. I mean, once you get to a certain amount of money, you don't fucking need any more money. Tarkov is not about money. But anyway, this is the USIC camp. You can find weapons here, but you ain't gonna find anything here you can't find anywhere else. I'll just put it that way. And if you run over here, here's another part of USIC camp. You got a mission to actually go here when you first start the game. You can every once in a while find something good hiding right in here if you wander over this way. Weapon attachments. One thing you don't want to do is you do not want to come up here from this side right here. You would think, oh, it's nice and safe. No, it's not. Mines everywhere. On the backside of USEC camp. All the way through this backside. Mines all through there. But anywhere down here, you can do whatever you want. But if you come to USEC camp, I suggest approaching from the south, hugging around this rock, because it's hard for anybody to get a good shot at you. And you can sneak up and listen. Alright. USEC camp. So here's the pylons. So when you get to these pylons, you know that if you go that way, that's going to take you to the river. You go that way, it's going to take you to the backside of ZB14 and outskirts, which is where we're going to head. There's literally nothing in this area at all. Nothing. Maybe some stashes, but nothing really worth anything. If you run straight from USIP camp, straight south, you'll get to the old sawmill. Basically, it's just real quick run. Not very far at all. They call this Dickhead Rock up here. But you can make it from there straight through to old Dickhead Rock. This is also a spawn. And there's the top side, north side of Sawmill. This old Dickhead Rock. It's a good spot to get up and spawn and shoot the boss. So I mean, it ain't shit from when you're on the back side of this rock. If you spawn right here, all you gotta do, run north, you'll run right to USEC camp. The woods isn't nearly as big as everybody thinks it is. Boom, right back to USEC camp. Right up there. When you're coming along this road, you'll see the road turns to the left. Right when the road turns to the left, where the junction is here, three-way junction, to the north you'll see this pond. And then just to the left of the pond, there's the USEC camp. Right up there in those rocks. So the pylons are huge to know, to pay attention to. The river's huge to pay attention to. The big mountain in the middle is huge to pay attention to. And you can all usually see one of those three things. But this is, right through here is the northern edge. It starts to taper off. You can snipe. This is the back side. This is where you do not want to go through. You don't want to go through anywhere right there. And there's a minefield that starts. You can see those little mine signs. But you can run along the back side of USEC camp. So this is the northern boundary. And those, they start to kind of cut you off. But you can see we're following these power lines. I've gotten some good kills from here. Waiting for people who like to go to USEC camp. Let them go to USEC camp. You shoot them in the back of the face and then take their shit. I love killing COD kids and W key warriors. There's a stash up here. Right behind that bush right here. Right. Yeah, a lot of times there's a stash. Oop, yep, there it is. Now, whatever you do, if you're playing single player Tarkov, do not run down through there. Because there are secret mines that are planted there on single player Tarkov, at least version 3.83. This sniper sign is no joke. Do not go past that sniper sign. And loot that dude. Loot him at your own peril. I'm just saying. That guy right over there, loot him at your own peril too. I wouldn't suggest it. Alright, when you see this truck here, this truck and trailer, this is ZB14. ZB14, you have to have a key. ZB14, you get to that truck, that trailer, you get to this backhoe, you start following this fence, you're going to see a bunch of big little rocks around here. This is scav, dangerous. I'll just put it that way. Pretty dangerous. What are extracts anyway? Okay. But there's ZB14. It's like the other little underground bunker. You can come down here and loot it, but you gotta have a key to get through that door. But you can still come down here and loot it. You might find some good stuff. Never know. And if you follow this fence, once you get to the fence, you can go on the back side of the fence. If you're on the back side of the fence, just know that the minefield is pretty damn close. And it starts to like taper towards you right through here. As you can see, it gets closer right there. So this is the west edge, and it'll take you all the way around to the extract that's called Outskirts. We'll go ahead and turn that rain down. There's no that's not necessary. And this is a little scav house right here. It's a scav extract. So that's a scav house. Outskirts is just right down this road. Right here. At the end of this road is the Outskirts. There's a little scav house. ZB14 is right over there. I do not suggest running down the road unless you want to die. I don't suggest it, not even a little bit. But you can get up on them rocks and do some sniping, and people do. So you can look for people on those rocks. Look for people. Look for somebody on the top of any rock. There could be somebody on the top of any of these rocks that you see, basically. Well, we're back to. So we came along. You said camp was up there. We came along. If you know that if you see those pylons, right? You're like, ooh. If I follow those to the right, it's gonna lead me right to the river. And it'll lead me north, and a lot of good stuff along the way. When you get to this is gonna lead to the little checkpoint. That's the spawn. This is a little checkpoint. Some good stuff. Good stuff to be had at this little checkpoint. And there's also, I think, a mission or two required here. At least one. There's a good chance to find good stuff in that vehicle. So when you get to this checkpoint, this, if you come in at night, is another place where the cultists can be. There's a little marked circle in here somewhere. There's also a couple of good stashes through here. I suggest you look for trees that are laying sideways, like that one right there. That'll give you an idea. And you can look it up the rest yourself. It's a lot more fun to just find them and just learn. But the leaning trees are a sign. Really? Just broke both my legs. Ain't that a bitch? I'm good. But you can get way up. You can see how far you can get up in that leaning tree, just so you know. If you got a broken leg and you don't have surgery, all you gotta do is pop some painkillers. But pay attention when I pop that painkiller. It'll suck down water. And it only lasts for 1 minute. The little baby pain pills. But even with a broken leg, you pop a pain pill, you're good. It's all good. I mean, me personally, surgery and being able to heal in raid is for cheaters. For babies. They call this I call this little cabin in the woods. There's always stuff here. Always. On this table. You never know what you're going to find up in here. You never know what you're going to find there. You never know what you're going to find scattered right here. Alright. And that's basically the complete map. You can spawn right there. So you can click on use, or I mean, just being able to do this is complete bullshit. I'm okay. Just give me a couple seconds, man. I'm gonna use this AFAC. I'll be right back to full health. Look at me. I'm good. Oh, look. Like nothing even happened. Shit. It's TARKOV magic. One thing you do not want is your thorax to get to 0. I think your head can get to 0. Pretty sure. Your stomach, if it gets blacked out and you don't have surgery, you will start literally leaking water and energy. But if you click on use, it should prioritize the most important things first. Like the thorax, see there? Bam. Alright. That is a scav extract. That boat along this. So right across the lake is the Rue off-road block. When you get to this lake, if you go this way, you're going to run into the old sawmill. Check the tents, they said. There's good stuff in the tents. I ain't never shit in these tents, man. Ain't never shit. You might find some food. That's about all I ever fucking find. Nothing real good. So now we're back to the sawmill. There is easily something good down there on that dock if you're tough enough and brave enough to do it. And I've already talked about the sawmill, so you know all about it. Boss man could be here. Sniper up there. And that is basically the tour of woods. I can show you there's one more little spot called Dead Man's Place, where there's a dead guy. Also an extract for scavs. But if you come through here at nighttime, just know that there's a real good chance that the cultists are here. There is a circle. There's a marked circle on the ground through here, if you feel so inclined to look for it. Right down here is a little camp. It's the dead man's camp. And you'd be surprised what you'll find on this dude. I found some good stuff on him. But once you get to the dead man, just know that there's a minefield. You got a mission to find these little things too. So pay attention to these, because eventually you're going to have to come and find them. Every once in a while you'll find something laying around on the ground underneath them. But if you see that thing, just know that the minefield is right over there. And even though the sign says it's that far away, don't believe the hype, Batman. Don't believe the hype. Those signs lie. And then this is the outskirts. Question is, we got 8 minutes and 54 seconds to make it to the bridge. It's not there. The vehicle won't be there. But everybody freaks out. Question is, can we make it from here to the bridge in 8 minutes without using an SJ6, without using any kind of stimulants, and actually going a safe route, which would be around the backside of ZB14. And are we overweight? Nope. When you start running, I suggest only running till you get to half stamina, and then walking till it fills back up, and then running till you get to half stamina. Now, it's guaranteed we can make it if we just cut straight through, right? Guaranteed we can make it then. But it's relatively safe through here. The reason I say only run to half stamina is because if you start getting shot at, you're going to be able to run to cover. If you start getting shot at, immediately run to cover. Don't stop and try to figure out where you're getting shot from. Run to cover. Remember, we're following these. Remember, we're going to follow these pylons. You see have camps right over there. So that's something you want to keep an eye on, for sure. This part is pretty kind of dangerous. But when it gets this late in the raid like this, usually there's... The only thing you got to worry about is, hell, even usually the player scavs are gone. You just got to worry about scavs. Me? No, I'm doing practice raids. Read the description, sir. It's in the description. I'm doing practice raids, just exploring the maps. I got the AI turned off. I'm literally just wandering around doing. I highly suggest, if you're new to Tarkov, that you turn on the practice mode, enable practice mode, turn off the AI, and go wander around the map and learn the map. It just makes sense. If you want to practice shooting go to factory and turn the AI on and put on practice mode and turn the AI on high and see if you can last to the end of the raid. We were just at outskirts with 8 minutes left. I'm going to show that you can run from outskirts all the way to the bridge. Vehicle extract. With plenty of time to spare. See, look at that. Oh, you know what I forgot to show you? Bear car. Bear car. Bear car's right up there. There's a little bear in it. So once you get here, there's the river. And there's the pylon, there's the river, and there's the bridge. Boom. Just like that. Easy money. If the vehicle is still there. Or if you need to run over to the North UN roadblock. But that's the fastest way, safest way to get from the north side, well, the northwest side to the southwest side to the north central. Because this is basically center of the map, right? That pylon right there. And there's the vehicle. Booyah. Plenty of time to spare. I appreciate you stopping in, Scott. But no, this is just practice, man. I got a bunch of friends that are new to Tarkov. So I thought I would do just a little walk around. Plus, it sure as hell doesn't hurt. I mean, I got woods memorized. I'd say that I'm pretty much a master of the woods. This is my favorite map. Oh Lord, I'm not gonna make it, Billy. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'll never let them scabs take me alive. Anyway, that's a tour of the woods. Now, the next one we're going to do is reserve, and I can tell you that I don't know shit about reserve. I can tell you that much. I don't fuck with reserve. I don't go to reserve. I absolutely positively hate reserve. And I don't go there. I just don't do it. I refuse to go to reserve. That's right. But I'm gonna I've decided that I'm gonna have to actually start going to reserve. I mean, I've done some scav runs on reserve. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I don't know. It's not like I don't know the basic layout of reserve, because I do. There's my PMC stats. Take the show me your stats challenge. Yeah, that's right. You know who I'm talking about. Bad Dream. Show your stats, man. Show your stats on your streams, bro. Let's show how good you are. Show 'em. There's my overall. I've done 460 scav raids. 80% survival rate on my scav. I'm a sneaky one. I'm a sneaky little scav. But PMC, usually on my PMC, all I ever do is if I'm doing missions. That's the only time I don't loot. None of that bullshit. Oh, my PMC. I literally just go in to kill. I just go into kill. See, and in my scav run, I don't try to kill nobody. I'm like a little ninja. I only have 15 kills on my scav with 460 raids. But there are those who are the W keys. You know what I mean? You got your COD kids. You got your W keys. They join Tarkov looking for PvP. And fucking Tarkov is nothing. There's nothing about Tarkov that is PvP. It is literally a fucking survival extraction shooter that has the option to have to fight other players to get shit done. But anyway, that's why I play single player Tarkov. That's why 70% of the freaking player base plays PvE is because we're not interested in assholes that freaking run every time they hear a gunshot. Anyway, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. I'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, I'm back. What a miss. I don't even know why in the hell I would be even in there. All right, let's bring up. All right. So we got an idea where we're at while we're doing it. We're going to go into the reserve. Might as well turn that back up. Hopefully it's not windy. If it is, I'll turn the game volume back down. And do 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 do. Great. It's raining. Just what we need. Ooh, we spawned up here at the dome. So there's a way down the bunker. Some good stuff here at the dome, as far as I know. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about reserve. I really don't. This is the way down to the bunker. I'm guessing there's some stuff in there. Oh yeah. Apparently you need a key for this bitch. I do know a lot of guys like to sit up here and snipe. For sure. Not much of a reach left and right. Not really hitting where I'm aiming. You can shoot up here through the window. That's good stuff. And of course, I'm sure there's probably a bunch of good stuff in here that you could probably loot. It's all dangerous. Reserve is nothing but you better have your big boy panties on to come here. Reserve is dangerous. Reserve is no place for little Timmy. I highly suggest, as a little Timmy, just don't come here. Really simple. I'm level, shit, I just messed around and haven't even really tried. Just been having fun. I'm like level, what, 32? Yeah. I have yet to do one quest on reserve. I haven't done one. Not one. I come here very rarely on my scav. You can get a lot of ammo. It's a good place to come for ammo and grenades. That's for sure. But if you're new to Tarkov, I just suggest doing this, man. Just wandering around. Hiding in a shitter. Just a little Timmy. Please don't hurt me, mister. This is a Red Rebel extract. Guys like to hang out up there and kill you. They'll get up on these rocks. Guys like to snipe from up here. It's a hell of a sniper spot, for real. Hell of a sniper spot. This is the edge of the map. That's a scav extract. That right there is an extract. So you see how easy it is to extract camp. So easy. I don't know where PMC extracts are. I have no idea. Cliff descent, no idea. I think this is the cliff descent right here. I do know where the armored train is. I do know where I think sewer manhole. I think sewer manhole is... I believe the sewer manhole is right there. I believe. I also think that maybe a boss can spawn here. Let me see. Nope. No boss. The Glucod boss spawns here. And of course there can be scav raiders. They can spawn pretty much. You never know where in the hell them some bitches are going to spawn. The boss can be underground. The boss can be... the bunker hermetic door power level. If you set off the bunker hermetic door power lever, it turns on the damn alarm, and it's annoying as fuck. We're going to try to go to D2 eventually. We'll go D2 or armored train is where we're going to try to leave out of. But there's good stuff to find up here. Lots of ammo, lots of grenades, lots of weapon parts, for sure. A lot of doors that don't open. And super dangerous. Nothing but danger. Is what this place is. That's a locked door, apparently. Another locked door. And another locked door. Three locked doors up in here. I really want to explore the bunker. Over there in that corner right there, past that tank, is an extract for a scav. I believe this is an extract for either one. Scav or PMC. We'll probably run the reserve twice. The bad thing about reserve as a PMC is that there's all of the extracts are super dangerous. There's nothing not dangerous about reserve. Snipers everywhere, bosses, raiders. And this is the map to come to if you're looking to PvP. Because if you hear a gunshot over here, if somebody hears a gunshot in that building, they all run to that building looking for PvP. They don't play Tarkov like they're just trying to get missions done. Now, hell, they don't even give a shit about. A lot of them don't even give a shit about missions. They just want to kill people. I'm looking for PvP, man. PvP. I only shoot somebody if I have to. I only shoot somebody if they're in my way. God damn. Fucking W key, man. If you spoke Russian and read Russian, you'd know. We were there. We are now. Yeah. Actually, we're right. Yeah. So back over here. That crack in the fence right there is an extract for a scav. So if you see the big dome, just know you come in here to reserve. When you see the big dome, just know that if you follow the map around to the left of the big dome, you're going to get to that extract. If you go underneath the big dome over in the corner, you're going to get to another extract. Those are the two safest extracts for a scav, really. If you're looking for food and other goodies, I highly suggest coming down here. There's a bunch of little boxes, little toolboxes and shit through here. There's food crates, supply crates. Usually there's a food crate right there. Usually a pretty good spot to get food right there. There's usually a food supply crate. As you can see, good stuff through here. And this is the bottom floor of that. This is the bottom floor of that building. This leads down to the bunker. So this is one way into the bunker, just so you know. And now we're up here. It's all pure danger. So there's no real safe looting route in any way, shape, or form. I cannot stress enough. There's absolutely nothing safe about reserve. Nothing. If you're a little Timmy and you plan on coming to reserve, just consider yourself a loot donor, because you're gonna die. I mean, you might be able to make some scav runs, but you're gonna die on half your scav runs, guaranteed. Guaranteed, maybe more. I just suggest you don't even, I mean, really, I can't emphasize enough what a big pile of poo this map is when you're a new player. But there are some who love to come scavenging because they love to be loot donors. That's their thing. They like to donate loot. This, of course, is the edge of the map, right here. This is as big as it is. And right, if you go right over there, you'll get to the hole. There are guys who sit up on top of those buildings and wait for people to spawn in, because there are spots where you can see the whole damn map from one spot. Do, 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 do. We'll say that's north, so we're on the south. This is the south edge right here. You cannot go over there. It'd be a lot cooler if you could. I'm not sure why they haven't expanded it yet. I have a feeling someday they will. And this is an extract for scavs. It's called the heating pipe. It's a heating pipe extract. Right here. Alright. Behind the K buildings, you'll see these pipes. And I believe right over here, like right here, I think, is where it extracts at. I showed you the clip that said you have to have a thing called the Red Rebel. The boss man can spawn here. The scav raiders can spawn here. It's just plumb dangerous. You never know what you're going to find up here on top of these bunkers. There's some good stuff. You can find some good stuff up here. You never know what you're gonna find. And also, in every one of these lookout towers, you can find good shit in there. Ammo, grenades, weapon parts, weapons. There's a couple of rooms, I think, in these two buildings. That's a spawn right back there. And this is the armored train. Armored train comes in from right here. It ought to be showing up any time now. It may not show up on practice runs, I don't know. But I can tell you one thing. You don't want to go through there. That's the end of the map right there. They hide that sniper sign too. So when you're new, you're like, oh, I think I'll go check out what's over here. Nothing but death. You can run down through here though. I always find good stuff in that tower. But when the train is here, the only way to get to the train is to run up into here and open a door. And if you actually fall down in here, you're fucked. Because you have to run. And I think that thing leaves at like 10 minutes, I think. But you can find some stuff here. Not a lot of stuff. But there's stuff. And I guess we'll go on to the bunker, I suppose. Oh. You can. Go out here from the armored train. I have found good stuff in that tower. You never know what you're going to find up here. Scavs can be anywhere and everywhere. And there's several different ways down to the D2 bunker. You see, that's E2. A lot of different ways down to the D2 bunker. You can get to it from them K buildings. I think the boss man, that's the boss man's building, his main building. See, there's the K buildings. Alright, so if you hit the door, I'll go show you where this is at. There's the K buildings. That says A. Pure danger. I believe this little building here, I think, is the one. I think. I could be wrong. I am wrong. This ain't the one. We'll find it. It's a little building like this. There it is. So you can see that sign. There's that. And there's the lever. That alarm, but you can't. It's so annoying, so annoying. But it lets everybody know that the train leaves at 8 o'clock, 8 minutes. Shows up at 14, leaves at 8. Well, that was actually, whenever that horn goes off, the train leaves in 1 minute. So it should leave out here in about 30 seconds. Wait for me! Sons of bitches! I wonder what happens if you're on the train when it leaves. That's all there is to this. Leaving out of here. We'll reset and then go check out the bunker. Subtask complete. The bunker part 1. See, I can tell you, that ain't no lie when I say I don't go to reserve. I stay away from this map. Oh, just a little Timmy. But if you like the PvP and you like to die a lot, then go on. Get you some. I can't wait for the game to reach full release and try to escape Tarkov. Then you're going to have to. You're going to have to go to reserve then. And we're getting close to release. Because I believe, I don't know, it's going to be interesting. I'm interested to see what kind of missions lead to actually escaping and how you actually escape. I'm pretty excited about that. To be quite honest. We'll go down to bunker, check it out. We'll go do all things bunker related this run. That was the top side. All those buildings, there's going to be locked doors, there's going to be loot. It's the same thing on any map. But reserve has the most probably locked doors. I don't know, streets has got a lot of locked doors. The reserve base, a lot of military stuff there. A lot of guns and ammo and shit like that on reserve. Hey. And that's where the boss man likes to hang out. That building right there. And I believe this building right here. All through here, danger. It's all dangerous. But right there. You got to go over there for your first quest for the rapist. I believe that's the building you got to go to for the rapist. It's one of these two buildings has got a bunch of medical supplies and shit in it. But for sure, ammo, grenades, gun parts, reserve is the place to come scavenging. You'll find a bunch of good shit. In these buildings. Guaranteed. Really? Listen. I can't jump out that window. I know I can. Whatever. So many places to snipe from and get sniped. So many places. I mean, you can snipe a little scav, run into extract. They hide behind that bush right there. Bam! Counter snipe some snipers. That, of course, is where the generator's at. Sets off the alarm. I hate anybody and everybody that does it. Positively hate them. You set off that alarm when I'm on this map. If I'm doing a scav run on this map and somebody sets off that alarm, I immediately leave. I can't take it. Just can't take it. But as you can see, so many places to loot. So many places. So many places, so little time. And that's just one little building. Ridiculous how many buildings there are. Maybe this is the building you gotta go to for... I don't know, I haven't done that mission. If I was a scav, that's where I'd hang out, right there. I just hang out in there, mind my own business. This may be where the hospital was. Yeah. This is where you gotta go for the rapist. She wants you to come in here on your first mission on reserve for the rapist. She wants you to come up in here. Oh, this key makes no sense. Sometimes I just keep walking. Alright, let's get down to the bunker. So there's several different ways down to the bunker. I do not know all the entrances. At all. I know you can get to it over there by the K buildings. And I know you can get to it from... probably this building. I know you can get to it from that building over there. You can get to it from that building there. Probably get to it from this building. You can probably get to it from all these buildings, I guess. I don't know. But we're gonna go explore the bunker of D. The whole bunker system. We got 33 minutes. That'll lead upstairs. You can see all this stuff here, the check out. There's usually a lot of toolboxes and stuff that you can find. Stuff you need for your hideout. The bunker, part 1. What is this task? The bunker, part 1. Locate the control room. Did we not just do that? I don't even know what that means. Oh, okay. These are both the same basically thing. And medical record number 1 reserve. Medical record number 2 on reserve. Reserve is gonna take a lot of time to memorize. That's for sure. There's so much down here. We just came from there. Where does this lead? Interesting. Little pawn buildings. Black pawn, white pawn. Always left, never right. Where are we? Where are we? See how easy it is to get lost down here, man? Shit's freaking awesome. I do love the bunker. I do. I have to admit. The bunker is so cool. It's so easy to just be... I mean, it's going to be so hard to figure out how to get anywhere up in here. I love it. I love it. I kind of want to turn the... I kind of want to turn night vision on, but... Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just shoot out the lights. We gotta figure out a way to... get down further. How are we going down? That's A2, huh? Alright. Okay. Well, let's see where this goes. Apparently can't shoot this out. Oh, I was just missing. Couldn't see it. A2A. Okay. That one ain't getting blown out, apparently. Well, it does. Really? That one didn't get blown out, huh? Alright, so. We come up here. Go up these steps. White pawn, A2. Interesting that you can't shoot that one out. You can't shoot that one out. Can I shoot this out? Oh yeah. Can you shoot that one out? Oh yeah. Can you shoot that one out? Yep. So I've watched enough Stank Rat to know the guys hang out over there, and they like to shoot you when you come through here. I have no idea where the actual office is. I have no idea how to turn power on. That's the question. How do you turn on the power? You gotta go down here? Is this where you do it? Can't shoot that out? Nope. Is this the power? This kind of looks like it would be power, doesn't it? Or maybe this is the extract. Back door. Alright, so this is the actual extract. Okay, so if this is the extract. You can't shoot that one out. Come on, man. If I can shoot out some of them, why can't I shoot out all of them? So now we got to figure out how to turn on the power. I'm guessing we got to go over here. Do you turn on power over here? Nope. Where does the white boy have to go to turn on the power right around here, man? It's got to be here somewhere. It's got to be in this part of the building. I would guess. Death to all light sources. Can't shoot that one out either. There's shit in here. Where the hell you turn the power on at, man? Is it up here? Is this where you turn the power on? Really? No. Maybe it is. No. Where in the hell's the guy gotta go to turn the power on? It's a big, huge mess. We're there. That's the extract. We're nowhere near this power. Nowhere near it. Whoa. We gotta go back where we came from. According to my friend, Mr. Wiki. We are nowhere near. That's some bullshit. Alright, that's the way to the door. Let's go this way. Is this a shortcut? A shortcut to nothing. That's some bullshit. The unbustable bright light bulb. Alright. We have came through. That door. Trying to figure out where the hell I'm at. Okay. Okay. Supposedly. It's in this building somewhere. Supposedly. Supposedly it's around here somewhere. Aha! I recognize this from, oh yeah, okay. I think we're close. Found it. Somewhere here, you can turn the power on, I think. Somewhere. Where? I thought this was the spot. Indestructible light. Well, I recognize this from one of the videos. There's got to be power here somewhere, right? This has got to be it. Aha! Found it. Because I remember watching a Stank Rat and Juice Man, and they were getting guys to run in here with knife only. There was a guy they had trapped. They had trapped in here, and there was 4 guys out here. He's like, I ain't coming out, bitches. So it's not near as bad as you think. Total world domination. There's a whole lot of places that lead to nothing. There's really nothing over there. Press the door button. The fuck's the door button? Right here? So those two quests, literally all you have to do is find the bunker and extract. Pretty easy quest, you would think, right? No. I guarantee it's not. I have never even attempted them. Never attempted them. Not once. That is absolutely the first time that I've ever extracted from D2 bunker. Ever. Ever, ever, ever? Yep. Ever, ever, ever. I haven't had a need. You know? I don't give a shit what the freaking what Prapper wants. And the mechanic, I don't give a shit either. I don't care what they want. I don't care. They want to go explore the bunker? Send somebody else to do it. What do I look like? Huh? I ain't their bitch. I ain't gonna do it. I don't have to if I don't want to. And I have literally 1,162 hours. And that's the very first time I've ever extracted from the D2 bunker. And it was on a practice run. That's how little I care about reserve. Mm-hmm. And just so you know, let me show you the traders. Look at this. Level 2, level 3, max, level 3, level 2, level 3, level 2, level 3. This guy, who gives, fuck that dude. I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. And I'll show you my hideout, just so you know. Does it hold you back to not go to reserve? Not one bit, is what I'm trying to say. With operational tasks, weekly tasks, freaking other tasks you can do, it don't mean shit. I got everything. Everything. The only thing I don't have a Bitcoin farm, but I don't give a shit about that. I don't give a shit about solar power. But everything, I could do a level 2 weapon rack. But I need a level 3 stash. And that's a shitload of money. Level 3 stash, I don't give a shit about that either. Don't give a shit about the weapon rack. Or the stash, really. Or the Hall of Fame. But I got me a badass generator. I got all the good stuff. And that was reserve. I got plenty of shit in my little baby stash. I like my little baby stash. Damn, this shit's full. And that's and that is reserved. We start and update my game, it says. Pretty sure my game is updated. And there you go. Exploration series. Woods and reserve. Now I'm going to go play some single player Tarkov. So much better.